guys, welcome to my newest video for today. For today's video, this is going to be the first part of at least 4 videos for my massive end of 2021 DVD Blu-ray 4K collection update. I went a little bit insane these past few months and everything's piled up, and I thought I would just do a massive end of the year update because it's been a few months since I last did a collection update. So I'm going to start off with special editions and steelbooks. Most of this update is steelbooks because I did happen to pick up a few in the last few months. So starting off with the special edition that I have, and that is I got another special imprint edition, I think it's called, with the slipcover. I got Stir of Echoes with Kevin Bacon. I haven't seen it, but I've kind of been curious to check this one out. And this is spine number 91. And then onto the stack of steelbooks. Now, some of these I managed to find at CEX, and also I got from JB, and I think most of them are, SEX and JB were where I got these steelbooks from. So first one that I picked up was from CEX, and I managed to get Batman The Long Halloween Part 1. I actually have this on DVD, on normal Blu-ray. I have both parts, but I found the steelbook and it was a really nice looking steelbook, so I decided to go ahead and pick it up. And then probably the bargain that I found at CEX when I went, I got Captain America the Winter Soldier 4K steelbook. I got this for $10. Like, can't really beat this, and it's still in pretty good condition. So yeah, so I thought I'd add another MCU steelbook to the collection. Then a movie that actually I was very pleasantly surprised by, and that is Free Guy. I decided to go ahead and pick up the steelbook when I saw it had an actual steelbook release in Australia. We don't tend to get a lot of steelbooks here, so when titles do come out in the format, I do try and pick them up if it's, especially if it's one I'm interested in. So yeah, so Free Guy. And then I wasn't going to get this, and I was in JB like a couple of weeks ago, and I saw it there, so I thought, you know what, I'm just going to get it. And even though I do already own it on Blu-ray, and that is Godzilla vs. Kong. It's a really nice looking steelbook, so that's basically why I went ahead and picked it up. So, and then possibly a random pickup from CEX, I found Stephen King's It. This is the one with Tim Curry as Pennywise. I haven't seen this. I do want to try and read the book first, but that's over 1,000 pages, so I don't know when that will happen. But I do have the steelbooks for this version, so I thought, why not? And this one was a little bit more pricier, so I think this might be harder to find, but I really like the look of the steelbook, so I went ahead and picked it up. And then a new release, actually the remaining ones I have are all from JB. This is part of the new release titles. I picked up Jungle Cruise. I really enjoyed this one. I thought this was a fun action adventure film, so, and yeah, I really like the old, like this old feel of this steelbook as well, like how they designed it. But yes, so Jungle Cruise. And then a movie I haven't seen. I've heard very mixed things about it, but I went ahead and picked up Old. I really like how simple this steelbook design is with the black and white. I don't know anything about it other than it's M. Night Shyamalan, so which I feel like, yeah, most people say like his movies are pretty hit or miss, so I think the only ones I've seen of his are The Sixth Sense, The Visit, the Unbreakable trilogy. Split's like my absolute favourite that I've seen of his, and so I'm curious to see what I think of Old, but there you go. And then another MCU Steelbook to the collection, I got Shang-Chi and the Legend of the Ten Rings, so you have the 10 rings on the back. I really enjoyed this movie, because I wasn't going to pick this up on Steelbook, and then I happened to be in JB a week after it was released, and there was like one copy and it was 30% off, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and pick it up, and I really like the red detailing of this as well, so there we go. And then last but certainly not least, for at least this part of the update, The Suicide Squad, one of my favourite movies from this year. I had an absolute blast watching this movie. Yeah, it was brutal, over the top, and yeah, I loved it. Great characters, great character moments. I would like to see more from James Gunn, but I don't know, now that he's been rehired by Disney and he's going to be doing more Guardians of the Galaxy films, I don't know if he'll go back to the Suicide Squad, but I would like more from this franchise from him, so but yes, this movie was really amazing, and it was also the last movie that I saw back in August before everything shut down, and yeah, so it was like over, what was it, I think 2 months before I saw another movie, which incidentally happened to be, like, it was The Suicide Squad, and then it was Shang-Chi, and so that was basically the gap between two films. And Shang-Chi, well, like, because obviously it got pushed back in New South Wales, so because cinemas were closed, but I eventually got to see it at the cinema, and I could keep my Marvel streak going. I've seen every single film since Thor, like the very first Thor, in the cinema. But anyway, I did go ahead and pick up The Suicide Squad on Steelbook, so here we go. And that is everything in terms of what I picked up. Let's see if I can get like so a special imprint edition, and then some 4K Bluray Steelbooks, and just I think there's one or like 2 normal Steelbooks as well in there, so there we go. And yeah, so as I said, this is going to be a massive end of 2021 haul. I got a lot of things last few months, especially in the last couple of weeks, because it's Christmas and that's where most of my money went, so but yeah, so I'm just going to stop it here. So thank you guys for watching, and until my next video, I will see you guys next time. Bye!